visuals on the team, we want to continue to grow. So we are stronger together when we fly together.
We're stronger together when we fly together. The boys are back in town. Let's go. Flock up or flock off. Not you stick around, because it's about to go down. It just went down. It's today is finally here. Training camp has started. Not too much is going on. This is really like check-in day, but I mean, it's just dope to see our guys back in the facilities, the way they rolling up. Things are looking crazy, y'all, and I'm just so damn hyped. So we're going to get all the nets keeping out of the way right here, right now, right around this time, about this time. It's equals a clock. Football is back. It's not really back, but it feels like it's back, just a little bit back. You know what I mean? Because there's so many things, so many thresholds we have to overcome before we get to what we really want. Game one, you know what I mean? We got preseason, we got cuts, we got all kinds of deadlines, all kinds of stuff that's going to go on in between now and then, but it just feels dope. We're going to start getting more and more Eagles news, and this is what I'm... Do you see the green about to pop from my fucking veins? Oh my goodness. But yo, let's keep the maniac thing. Please like and subscribe. If you about that fly, Eagles fly. Drop a comment in the box. If you fly with the flock, let's fly. Do remember, join that maniac thing. Note again, you hit that bell, you get a bing whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. Let's fly. And always, let's keep the main thing. I hope this video finds you in good vibes, good times. If you're not there, I hope this helps you get there, because we about to go there. Oh yeah, what do we got for our flock pots today, y'all? We're going to throw a few things in our flock pots, chop it up, throw it on the table, and you consume it how you deem fit. Let's go. We're going to get into, oh man, right after I got out of here yesterday, a little CJGJ news. Y'all already know what it is, man. We're going to get into that real quick. We're going to get into a little bit of Nick Sirianni. We're going to throw that into our flock pot. Some Haason Reddick. Real spicy. That's going to be real spicy in the flock pots. We got some Dion Canes, another thing that dropped right off. I got out of here yesterday. We're going to get into a little bit of special teams, of course, because that coincides with that. A little bit of top 100-ish. You know what I mean? Jerseys. We're going to talk about jerseys, of course, because, I mean, yesterday I meant to drop that in yesterday. We're going to talk a little bit about some jerseys. We're going to get into some rules, some new rules that, big shout out to Chef Mo. Dropped that across my Eagle Vision yesterday, albeit he's a Wee Man fan, you know what I mean? They do know a little bit. Just like, not even just that, man. I saw something about, just kept popping up, but then I looked a little further into it. Just a little tidbit outside the nest real quick. Because I was looking up Haason Reddick, seeing what was going on with that, and all trying to pull up the video, trying to find the video, and something popped up, Haason Reddick to the Giants. Like, what is this? What is going on here? So whatever, some writer has some series where he was saying, you know, the still draft, I guess he was doing like players that you would still, if you were the Giants, that you would steal from the other team weeks 1 through 18. So, last week, this is the last edition of that, and Haason Reddick was the guy that they chose to take week 16. They chose to take Jalen Hurts, blah, blah. It was just, but I mean, initially I'm like, wait, what? Haason Reddick is on the trade block? What are they doing? What are these people even doing? What are they doing? These Weeman fans are crazy. What are they talking about? But you know what I'm saying? We do this on the fly. You know how I like to do around this time, about this time, at this time. Let's try to straighten it out. I mean, the tripod broke. I was so excited yesterday after the video. I kicked the tripod down. Things got crazy. We looking a little shaky, but we all in here. We still good, man. The Eagles, the boys are back. The birds are back in town. Let's go, bro. So, I mean, I'm not really no order to do this. You know what? Let's go with the first thing that happened. CJGJ injury. I mean, you know, you hate to see it. They said it was a non-contact injury. Initially, like, nah, you know, all that. Even though he don't like us, even though he may hate us and all this, that, and the third, and we're obnoxious, I'm just not the type of guy that would wish that upon somebody. Like, damn, bro. And then Gordo Flacco hits me up. He sends me the message. He's like, yo, did you see this? I mean, it was all over the Eagleverse. People hit me with the message like, CJGJ, you see this, you see that. And he's like, karma, right? I'm like, nah, man, we can't feel like that. Even though I'm not going to lie, initially I did feel it a little bit, just a little bit like, ooh, karma, yeah. But then I got that immediately off my beak, got it out of my system. Like, no, you hate to see that. You would never wish that on anybody, not even, well, your worst enemy? Your worst enemy? I mean, your worst enemy? Anyway, as it panned out, it turned out to not be a serious injury. This is what we're hearing from all accounts, from all the reports that we're hearing right now. Wish the young man the best. Would hate to see his season end like that. Just, I mean, especially being on a 1-year contract. That's got to be horrible. So, I mean, I wish him the best and his team, you know, just not as good as us. You know, wish that man the best. And, you know, we're enough of him up out of here. You know, like, had us a little hot a few days ago, the way he was talking. But much like any other fan out there, I do believe y'all share the same sentiments out there. If not, then it is what it is. You know, some people is just, you know, some people. But anyway, I can't knock anybody for feeling the way they feel. Can't flock anybody for feeling the way they feel. You feel me? So, Much respect, peace, shout out, no peace. Shout outs go to CJGJ, peace and all that too. But yeah, just it sucks for him. I hope he gets better. And enough of that. Get that up out of there. But the boys are back in town. The birds are back in town. Did you see the way the offensive line rolled up? My boys pulling up and matching overalls like I'm just those are the things. Those are the things that we miss, man. I love and what PhiladelphiaEagles.com, what their media team does as far as bringing these guys and just making them seem approachable and personable to us, palpable in the words of Sean Desai. Like, you just feel these guys. I mean, those guys roll up, they look beastly. They look like they're ready to go. I just can't wait. Just can't wait to see what this O-line does. The guys rolled up. You had Cam Jerkins, I believe it was Landon Dickerson, who he says himself that he started the trend with the overalls, So he's a trendsetter out here. Landon Dickerson just proven to be a great leader. We got all we wanted and more out of him with that second-round pick. A lot of people were iffy about it, him coming out with injury problems, prone to injury, if you will. I believe he had, 3 season-ending injuries in a row, spanning from Florida State to Alabama. Like, the dude went through a lot, and just to see him be in the picture of health since he's been here with our Eagles and leadership and just the way he's like the glue of the stock room. You can see him taking over that role that Lane Johnson has held in this locker room and, the Jason Kelce's and all that. But, more so I'm talking like how he has the bro barn. I believe Landon Dickerson has something similar down in Alabama. Like, people would come through, work out in his garage or something like that. Don't get me the line. But anyway, it's just so dope to see these guys, Jordan Mailata, Cam Jurgens, Lane Johnson, guys just rolling up in overalls. I want those overalls, dude. Like, yeah, we're going to have to figure out how we're going to get our hands on those overalls. Just looks crazy, looks super dope. And speaking of looking dope, pause. But this guy looked like he went to Super Saiyan level 100,000 million. Milton Williams is out here looking crazy, bro. Like, everyone's talking about the Jalen Carters and the Jordan Davises and the Haason, Jason. Dude, I'm forgetting this dude's name already. Like, just get him up out of here. He's a 40-whiner now. But nah, Javon Hargrave, he did so much for us. Hargrave up out of here. People talking about him getting up out of here. And it's just, people are forgetting to talk about Mill Will. Mill Will is out here looking like the real deal, y'all. Like, seriously, just he went to, I believe it was on LB, Lord Brunson, and was it Philly Mike had him too, Go Talk. And they were talking to him, and he was just talking about training and eating and just getting right for this upcoming season. And everybody forgot about Mill Will. Mill Will is the real deal. I've been saying it since he got here. He's always flashy. He's always showing things, and he's just doing the damn thing out here. And he's coming here showing and proving, looking like he's ready for training camp. More ready than I am. Like, it's amazing. I just can't wait till the news starts coming out. Really, we can't wait till these bullets start flying and these games start playing, man. That's the real thing, but until then, I just can't wait to hear the news coming out of Eagles camp about what this man is doing, how he's out here showing and proving. Look at this guy. It's wild, man. He's ready for this. And not to poo-poo it's on the Jordan Davises and the Jalen Carters and Fletcher Coxes and all that, but I'm just a big Mill Will guy, very, very, very much so in this guy's corner. Can't wait to see what he does during this training camp. Oh, man, but we're going to step right outside of training camp real quick because, I've been hearing a lot about this too. The Nick Sirianni and what he said in relation to the Super Bowl loss. And this is why I call him Nick Sirianni, man. He just embodies what it is to be a Philadelphia Eagle fan. You probably don't want that in your head coach, but he seems to balance the two very well. And he just sounds like us. Like, I've been talking about it the last few days, having to watch quarterback and, a glutton for punishment. Shout out to Jericho Next Level. He said Drew, the GOAT boy. You got the dope jersey and all. Anyway, says, he's also a glutton for punishment. Because we sit and we watch this, and every time we watch it, you get that turn, that pit in your stomach. He said 20, 30, 50 years later down the line, he's still going to be feeling this, man. And I guess that's par for the course, when you lose such a big game, it's the Super Bowl, right? But he said a few other things that really resonated with me, man. I just love this guy. I love having this guy as my coach. Like, I hear other fans say they hate him, but they know. He's like Patrick Beverly. You say you hate him, but you would love to have him on your team. You would love to have him in your corner. So Flock out of here with the BS. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Nixon Sirianni, I can't help but say it like that, bro. What was it? It was okay. It was the 50-year quote. Yeah, Nick Sirianni says he showed the Eagles confetti from the Super Bowl loss during a team meeting this offseason and quoted a pastor, "You can't admire the results and desire the reward if you don't embrace the routine that produces the reward." Man, just this dude, he constantly comes with these bangers that just keeps hitting the team over the head and just keeps motivating us, keeps motivating the team to go forward, push harder, go stronger. Like, I just can't wait to see what this team does this season. I'm really, like any fan of a team that was just in the Super Bowl, let alone that just lost the Super Bowl, you pray that they don't go through that Super Bowl hangover. I've had Giants, We Men fans, because, I'm surrounded by them all up here, just sending me things of what the last 17 teams that have lost the Super Bowl have done the next season and this, that, and the third, and shut up, because we have H1M in this locker room, and he's different. Our coach is different. This team is different, and I'm just hoping that we traverse this terrain of losing the Super Bowl and going back again the next season differently than other teams have in the past, 17 years. I mean, the Bengals, they made it. They made it to the playoffs again this year after losing the Super Bowl. I mean, shoot, they made it to the AFC Championship game, right? I mean, just watching the Baltimore Bengals game. Like, they almost beat the Bengals with a backup, bro. It was crazy. Look at that helmet. It was right there. Right there for the taking. He down so that one and touched his hands. It was crazy, man. I mean, they would have been knocked out in the first round if that was the case, right? Whatever the case may be, man, just Nick Sirianni, another thing he said that resonated with me, and I just love it. It's dope. It's because it's something that, me and my peeps say. I actually got this from my cousin Kai. You know what I'm saying? Nick Sirianni insists he will not be using constant reminders of the Super Bowl loss as an attempt to motivate the team throughout the year, as what is understood doesn't need to be explained. What we usually say, what's understood don't need to be said type things. But I mean, it's just super hyped about what we're going to do this season. And it's starting and things are coming out. I mean, I may be a bit behind, but I'm just hyped about Nick Sirianni. You've got Will coming in looking like a super duper Saiyan. You got the O-line coming through looking beastly. And then this guy is talking that talk. Haason Reddick, hashtag year 7 for number 7. This is why he's got this thing. He's out here talking like, bro, listen to this guy.
The cars and niggas want to play chess now. Niggas trying to sit here and say that sacks ain't the most important thing. Is you fucking stupid? Talk about stopping the run game. I stopped the run. Niggas don't run on my side, man. And that's the fucking truth.
Haason Reddick with the penetration and the tackle for loss.
Yo, our boy Haason Reddick is out here bringing that spice to the flock pots for real, man. And I just can't wait. He's out here working hard. He's talking that talk. Like, really, what are they saying? Like, sacks, he can't stop the run. He said they don't come to his side. Oh, yeah. I mean, the language is a bit spicy. I should have forewarned y'all. But I mean, this is this is our guy. And if he likes it, I love it. And that's how it's going down right now, man. And we're going to get into real quick the top 100. I saw Slay pop something. He posted something he was tight about right there. He was tight about his boy Bradberry not making the top 100. I mean, Bradberry was what? He was voted all-pro cornerback, second team all-pro cornerback, and this guy's not in the top 100. Just the hate continues, and we'll continue to embrace it. This is what we do. Mad dogs run madder. You know what I mean? Mad dog gonna bite you. You feel me? They say mad faster, hungry dogs run fast and all that. Mad dog gonna bite you. Keep making us mad, bro. And Bradberry, I just love the way he takes it. He takes it so cool. Slay is usually the one out here, getting greasy with the fans and all that, letting people know, like, yo, this is my boy. Y'all need to know, like, he reps Bradberry all day, 24/7, 365. He's got that man's back, so he's going to do the talking, and Bradberry does the walking, albeit Slate does a lot of walking on the field also. Don't get it twisted. Big PTP, big primetime player. Kind of, a lot of people, they say, and I don't even want to echo those sentiments. A lot of people say he kind of slid off a little bit towards the end of last season. You got to look at everything has context. You got to look at the minutia of things. Things aren't just black and white all the time. There's nuance involved in these things. You got to take for account the guys that went down. CJGJ was out for a while. You had things. There were constant moving parts on the back end of that defense. I know you're going to bring up the Super Bowl. I mean, it was just an amazing play drawn up by Andy Reid. I mean, we pass guys off. It's something that we do. You heard Patrick Mahomes speak to the same thing. and quarterback. As far as that play, they drew up that play. That play was going to work 99 out of 100 times against the way we run our defense. And it is what it is. See, we keep going back there. Gotta get the hell out of there. So anyway, Bradberry came in at 107. Slay was upset about that, but our boy Smitty did crack the top 100 at number 100 itself. I mean, of course, we want him to be higher than that. This is something voted on, I believe, by the players. So when it comes to things like this, I can't really get that upset about it. Not to mention, I mean, Slay hopped out there for his boy Bradberry, and people started throwing dirt on his name immediately. Like, dude, you're not top 100 even. People are coming shooting straights, and get the flock out of here. Whatever. We do this thing on the field, and I just can't wait to see when these guys start rolling up. You know what I'm saying? And then we've got the jerseys. The jerseys dropped yesterday, and I was just waiting for them. They were even announcing when these teams were going to be wearing their jerseys. They had the Browns with the white helmets. You had the Colts with the blue helmets. No, Colts with black helmets and blue uniforms. It was wild. I believe the Jets are bringing back the New York Sack Exchange jerseys. I mean, joints look damn close to Eagles jerseys. It's so crazy. You've got, who else did I see? Oh, the Oilers. Well, not the Oilers. It's not the Texans. You would think would be the Texans, right? No, Tennessee. Tennessee started in Houston. The Titans rocking the old Oilers jerseys. The powder blues look so crazy. I believe Buddy Ryan at one point coached down there. Did he? Did Buddy Ryan coach for the Oilers at one point? I just remember they had the Terror Dome. It was crazy. Jerry Glanville was the head coach also down there for a bit, for a tick. Was he a defensive coordinator for them dudes? I don't know, man, but it was a wild team. It was an exciting team to watch back then. It's just like football is different than any other sport. You could actually watch other teams. Like any other sport, when my teams ain't playing, I can't really watch the sport. Football is something different. And those Houston Oilers, the Terror Dome Oilers were kind of crazy back then. Whatever the case may be, let's bring it back here. What's going on with our jerseys, though, is the real question. I heard, Philly 500 saying something about, because you saw me speak on it yesterday. I got the jersey for the low for Mini Maniac, the Swift jersey. He had a whole conspiracy theory going, saying as much as this could possibly mean new jerseys completely for the Eagles, at which point I would be a little PO'd if I just copped the jersey that's about to be wiped off the map, but it could still be a throwback. It is the first zero for the Philadelphia Eagles ever, so it would be kind of a legacy jersey. It would be kind of weird if he never wore it on the field, though. Whatever the case may be, still dope. Mini Maniac likes it. I love it. So we good over there on that side. So the jerseys, man, we just waiting for these jerseys still. And I thought they were going to announce us because they were announcing the games when they're going to be wearing these things. And I was just waiting for them to drop the Kelly Green. And they were going to talk about it on this is during Good Morning Football. Good Morning Football. And they never got to it because they said the Eagles still haven't released when they're going to be wearing the jerseys, when the jerseys are dropping, anything like that. I figure we're trying to make it a big, like something amazing, monumental when we drop ours, because we really love our fit. We really love these Kellys. Most of us love these Kelly Green jerseys. These other fans, they whack. They not like us, and we don't care. And then we got, what was the last thing I wanted to touch on? New rules. Not Cammy Stelling. The Kelsey brothers say, what am I doing over here? I'm wilding out. But check it out. So we've got new rules. Shout out to Chef Mo. He sends this over to me. New rules as far as the quarterback option. What is it? Probably going to pop it up somewhere right here, right? The new rule as far as the quarterback read option, the read, the read. Damn it, I'm losing my damn mind. So you hand it off. So no longer can you hand the ball forward on the quarterback option. It has to be behind the quarterback when he hands it off. Initially, I'm like, dude, this is just something they're using to come at us one way or another. They were going to try and shoot at it, come for our wings, try to clip our wings this offseason with their rules, right? However, I do believe it's beneficial to the quarterback, even the team, or anybody else using the quarterback the read option. So now the running back knows, because I do believe I saw it. One player last year, he didn't quite know how the running back, Mariota, matter of fact, was an exchange between Mariota and Algier last year. Mariota goes to hand the ball off to Algier on a read option, which he wanted to keep. Algier was used to snatching the ball out, so he goes to snatch it, and boom, it pops out. And I believe it happened with another player, another exchange also. The ball pops out because this is the way you're used to taking the ball from the quarterback. So being that it's behind the line, and you throw that thing right there, he takes it. I mean, it's still going to have the same level of confusion. I'm losing my mind. I just think it's a bit better, easier to read, but then again, it's also going to be easier for the defense to read also. I believe it would make for an easier exchange between the quarterback and the running back. I'm just trying to look at this thing through eagle-colored glass and not get too riled up over it quite yet. I love to see what other fans think, what other Eagle fans think, what you guys think about this, what the flock thinks down in the comments. If you think this is something that could hinder us, if it's something that you think was implemented to hinder the Eagles specifically, because we have such a stout run game with a running quarterback and our running backs and this amazing offensive line. So just something that they're looking to throw a wrench in our plans, you know what I'm saying? Throw a wrench in the spokes, try and kick our spokes, trying to keep this thing from running. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, man. But until the next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. Can't wait. There's so much more to come in this for this training camp, man. And I'm just so hyped because this was just showing up. They were just showing up today, coming through, getting right, you know what I mean, picking their rooms and all that, getting everything set. Do they even stay in rooms like they used to anymore? Do these guys go home? Whatever. Today was sort of like a dress rehearsal. Tomorrow is when the bullets start flying. Not for real, but as far as practice goes, more news will be coming out. We here for it, man. Keep this flock chain going. I'm making my investments. You do the same, y'all. But you know I like to do around this time, about this time, at this time, man. We got questions. We know what the question always is. Like, the main question right around this time is like, when are these Kelly Green jerseys dropping, dude? I need to know this. But the main question is, what are you going to do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you? Let's fly, yo. Yo, play my music, gangsta. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. I'm losing it, y'all. But I'm hype. It's here. Happy New Year. Yeah.